monster. Bloody Mary. She lived deep in the forest in a tiny cottage, and sold herbal remedies for a living. Folks living in the town nearby called her Bloody Mary, and said that she was a witch. None dared cross the old crone for fear that their cows would go dry, their food stores rot away before winter, their children take sick of fever, or any number of terrible things that a witch could do to her neighbors. Then the girls in the village began to disappear, one by one. No one could find out where they'd gone. Grief-stricken families searched the woods, the local buildings, and all the houses and barns, but there was no sign of the missing girls. A few brave souls even went to Bloody Mary's home deep in the woods to see if the witch had taken the girls, but she denied any knowledge of the disappearances. Still, it was noted that her haggard appearance had changed. She looked younger, more attractive. The neighbors were suspicious. They could find no proof that the witch had taken the young ones. Then came the night when the daughter of the miller rose from her bed and walked outside, following an enchanted sound that no one else could hear. The miller's wife had a toothache and was sitting up in the kitchen, treating the tooth with an herbal remedy, when her daughter left the house. She screamed for her husband and followed the girl out the door. The miller came running in his nightshirt. Together they tried to restrain the girl, but she kept breaking away from them and heading out of town. The desperate cries of the miller and his wife woke the neighbors. They came to assist the frantic couple. Suddenly a sharp-eyed farmer gave a shout and pointed toward a strange light at the edge of the woods. A few townsmen followed him out into the field and saw Bloody Mary standing beside a large oak tree, holding a magic wand that was pointed towards the miller's house. She was glowing with an unearthly light as she set her evil upon the miller's daughter. The townsmen grabbed their guns and pitchforks and ran towards the witch. When she heard the commotion, Bloody Mary broke off her spell and fled back into the woods. The far-sighted farmer loaded his gun with silver bullets in case the witch ever came near his daughter. Now he took aim and shot at her. The bullet hit Bloody Mary at the hip, and she fell to the ground. The angry townsmen instantly leapt upon her and carried her back to the field, where they built a huge bonfire and burned her at the stake. As she burned, Bloody Mary screamed and cursed the villagers. If anyone mentioned her name aloud before a mirror, she would send her spirit to revenge herself upon them for her terrible death. When she was dead, the villagers went back to the house in the woods and found the unmarked graves of the little girls the evil witch had murdered. She had used their blood to make her young again. From that day to this, if anyone foolish enough to chant Bloody Mary's name 3 times before a darkened mirror will summon her vengeful spirit, it is said that she will tear their bodies to pieces and rip their souls from their mutilated bodies. The souls of these unfortunate ones will burn in the torment as Bloody Mary once did, and they will be trapped